These crazy guys flying from Bispen close to Trollstigen in Romsdalen experience the ultimate freedom and maximum speed. I've been on top of this mountain several times, but I can assure you, I've never felt for jumping. We would like to provide the freedom to maintenance people and also speed and efficiency for the company by providing a very user-friendly mobile solution for maintenance optimized for rough environments. My name is Kurt Christiansen, and I will be presenting SAP solution for extending maintenance process to mobile devices. Most of the time, I will be demoing the solution. What if your technicians could access all work orders and its details with operation steps, materials needed, linked documents all the time on any device, also when there is no coverage? He or she can complete work orders, enter measurement readings, statuses, etc., and also create new notification in case of an issue. He can access all needed manuals, documents, and in addition, he can use GIS integration capabilities in order to easily find the correct equipment to maintain. Wouldn't that be great? The solution is used for maintenance. A lot of the times it's offshore, it's remote places where coverage is limited and in very challenging environments. The solution fully works when there is no coverage. It has unique capabilities to handle offline scenarios. Data is stored in a secure database on the device and synchronizes changes when there is coverage. It can be configured to enforce a best practice guided process for the technicians to increase efficiency and safety. It supports multiple interactions such as barcode scanning, RFID, voice and camera, for scenarios such as inspections and cycle counts, etc. It is, as said, very commonly used in challenging environments where also battery life optimization is important to ensure that you have battery for a full shift. The application has a native device look and feel. It runs on Android, iOS, and Windows. The application can be extended and integrated with other applications. It has multiple back-end connectivity possibilities to SAP ERP, plant maintenance, customer service, ISU, but also SAP CRM, and it also integrates natively to IBM Maximo. The system is 100% configurable. Can be configured to meet your specific needs as well. Let's say you can have 80 to 90% out-of-the-box functionality. The remaining 10 to 20% might be for specific business needs. The solution consists of the following components. You have the client application that natively supports the most used platforms. The application connects to the backend through a mobile middleware called SAP Mobile Platform, for short SMP. Configuration done using the SMP SDK is published to the SMP, and the next time the devices connects to SMP, these new, let's say, configuration, maybe layouts or logic will immediately be available in the application. There is no need to compile the client and redistribute it. This is the reason why the application sometimes is referred to as metadata driven. It basically understands metadata. On the backend side, one needs to install the mobile add-on for SAP Business Suite. And this add-on controls which data should be synchronized and also which changes of data should be synchronized. Data is stored on the device and the backend. There is no staging database in the mobile middleware. I will now demonstrate the solution. The focus for the demonstration will be on the technician indicated by green. Anyway, first a planner or dispatcher will create, release and assign a work order or service order to the technicians. Then the technician will work on his mobile device and perform the work. He or she will then confirm and close the order. In case the technician sees an issue, he can, out in the field, create a notification or even a work order. The backend people in the back office will be able to do billing, create reporting, do analysis to optimize the maintenance process. In addition, they will, of course, be able to create new work orders out of the notification created in the field, for instance. I'm now acting as the planner, and I'm logged in to SAP ERP to create a work order. I've started this transaction, and I select the order type PM01, very high priority, and it's using this equipment here. And in this specific work order, it's a leakage of oil, for instance. There is some nice data here. Okay, the person responsible for this should be Mr. Christiansen, that's myself. And the first operation is leakage of oil. I can go in here, create another operation. So, for instance, etc. And etc. I can then create more, add the components that should be consumed during the maintenance, etc. Okay, so now what I can do is basically I can release this work order. So now it's changed the system status to release, and I will save it. Now basically, when Kurt Christiansen logs on to his mobile device, he will then receive his work orders that has been assigned to him. So basically the planning department will assign work order to technicians either directly using person responsible, as I did here. It can be a work center, planner group, or related business partner, and it can be assigned on header level as I did, or on operation level, or even on sub-operation level. Basically there are 8 different assignment types available. I've now changed my role, so I'm not the planner anymore. I'm now the technician out in the field. I have logged into SAP on this mobile app, running on, in this case, on an iPad with my SAP username and password. And then I've got all the work orders that has been released and assigned to me. In this case, there are 10 work orders, which I can search and filter. Basically, I can start the first one, so inspect electric pump motors. So here I got all the details of that specific work order, so if I change, I will get the other. And here I can also search for the functional location. Okay, that's fine. Measurement points as well, that's great. Here I have a status menu. So I can, if I click on this, I will start the work order. So system status has changed. Down here I have different options. First one here is the work order, notification, timesheet, and we will get back to this later. Okay, basically what I want to do now is first look at the attachments related to this work order. So I click on attachments. I can see that, okay, this pump, it consists of those parts. I can even click on one and get more information about that specific part. I have additional document here. This is a more advanced document. It's actually 3D. I can move this. Okay, this is nice. Very good. I understand a little bit more. I can even see how one should take this pump apart. So quite advanced documentation here. Basically, this is a separate product. It's been integrating with the Work Manager. This is called the Visual Enterprise Viewer. Okay, also interesting is to see the location. So if I click on location here, I will get the location of that specific work order, and I can navigate to that. as well. Okay, let's go to the operations. So I click on the operations. Basically, there are 5 operations that is expected for me to be doing. So basically, the first one is check pressure on mountings. So here, okay, that's fine. I'm checking that. Okay, I'm confirming that. Okay, do you want to add time for that operation? Yes. I spent exactly 15 minutes. Okay, validation failed. So basically, this is a key point. The application does some validation, and this is important because when you synchronize later, you must be sure that it's being allowed in the backend. So I can go in and put in the repair time, and now I put it in. And then I will take the next operation, confirm. I don't want to put in typing. In these settings, it has been configured to be optional, and then I will complete all the operation steps. So I've done it now. And then also, during my work, I'm typically consuming components. In this case, it is expected that I'm using 7 components. Okay, let's say I use these casings. I will issue those. So it's expected that I used 2. Actually, I used 5. So this is valuable information for the back office people to know. So I go through all the steps necessary, and then when I'm finished with this specific work order, I will go down here and change the status. But maybe I had to put it on pause for some reason. Maybe I didn't have the necessary parts, or it was shift end, or whatever. I can even go in here and forward this work order to someone else. It might be that I do not have the skill set in order to complete the last operation, for instance. Then maybe I should forward this to someone that has, or back to the back office. In this case, I've completed everything, so I will click on technical complete. I can put in additional notes, so this was easy. And finish. And then in this case, the system has been configured so that I need to make some kind of a signature as well. And now it's asking me to enter the time as well. So I will cancel this out. But now, as you can see, this work order has been completed. And next time I synchronize, I will now be synchronizing that to our SAP backend, and this work order will then disappear from my inbox. Okay, let's go to the notification here. So here there are 8 notifications in total. I can go in here also to create a new one, and then I'm guided through a process. I need to put in the type, so it's the maintenance. I had to type in the description, so it's noise or something, I don't know. And then continue, priority, technical objects, etc. Have to put in all the necessary details. If I'm not doing that, the application will check and provide me with an error message in order to complete it. Okay, maybe I also need to, for instance, upload a picture to a notification. So I have the option to take a photo. Take a photo myself and use that photo and then upload it to that specific notification. Now this notification, this picture is now part of this notification, and when synchronized, it will be available for the backend people. I can also insert my hours to CADs if I want to, fully integrated to CADs. I also have information about the different functional locations and equipment, and I can see what type of maintenance jobs that has been done on this specific equipment before. This might be also very useful information. Okay, this completes the demo of this specific application. So now I'll provide you with a short demo of the planner scheduler. Created a work order, released it, assigned it to a technician. Technician's got his application I was showing on an iPad, and show the capabilities of work order handling, but also the notification and even time sheet. It had the capability to integrate to other applications like the Visual Enterprise Viewer and also through a GIS provider. Okay, now I will show the next step, what is coming. I have now another type of device that also will be used in maintenance process. This is a smart glass, so it looks like this. It's basically a display here. It's a camera. There are some sensors for gesture here. This is the computing unit where you have an SD card possibility as well. You can fasten this to some glasses and this one. And basically what you're seeing on the screen now is exactly what I'm seeing here. So when I is navigating through this, you will be seeing the same what I'm seeing. So there are multiple applications here, and this device is basically an Android device, and SAP has provided several applications already supported on this. So now, for instance, I can select this one, this application here. It will start up, and okay, so I'll find a document where I can scan. Let's see what happens. Yes. It identifies the equipment through this barcode, and I can now see the equipment here, hands-free, and I can then do some gesture, and I can then see how to put this together, take it apart, what it consists of. Very nice. So then you can imagine the capabilities that we can offer through this type of devices as well. There are more than 1,000 implementations of the SAP Work Manager solutions, and customers can experience quantifiable business benefits. If your technicians can be 5 minutes more effective every day, then it's very likely that you will get positive return on investment. We have seen customers increase efficiency by 30%. Then payback time would be just a couple of months. This specific diagram shown on the slide here is from one customer. Also, what we typically see is that safety increases as you enforce a guided work process and provide full insight into the equipment to maintain. Data quality increases as data is inserted out by the equipment in paper-free approach. For this specific customer, they experience 30% increase. The work order completion time, 80% improvement. The technician could do more with less time. Also very interesting is to see that the fuel cost per work order declined a lot. The technician did not have to drive to head office to pick up paper and drive back to input data after they completed their tasks. And also what is very interesting, I think, is that the number of work orders or notification created out in the field has increased a lot, making it easy for the technicians to create new notifications will be very important in order to get longer lifetime of the assets, and also in the next time less downtime for their assets, as you could do work orders before something do the work before something actually happens with the equipment. If you're interested to learn more about the SAP Work Manager and other applications, mobile applications we have, I encourage you to go to these links. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please feel free to contact me. And please remember that this solution would provide freedom for your technician, and it will provide speed and efficiency for the company. Thank you very much.